It's a secret we're keeping, whispers in the air. Family members coming from everywhere. Marika and Paul are waiting, can't be late. Counting down the moment till we celebrate.
Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Central Paphos, heading towards the Mesogi end of the road, crossroady kind of thing, where you can go for Ember, for Tala, to Anavargus, but we're going to keep on going straight and we're going to head down towards the Paphos Old Town. And there's quite a lot of traffic around, well, by Cyprus standards anyway, because everyone's racing around. It's that lunchy time and they're all looking for perhaps that perfect bit of bread, el pan. Anyway, back to the route. So we're going to work our way towards the Old Town, and subject to traffic, you never know, we might even get down to the harbour area and the blue Mediterranean Sea. So don't click off just yet. And of course, if you do like what you see, smash that like, smash that subscribe, and please don't forget to keep on coming back for that little bit more of my complete and utter madness, or should we say insanity, as I take you on my travels in and around Paphos. And of course, now and again we do venture up to places like Island of Love. Yes, you see, we do take you to some new sites on the Island of Love, which of course is Cyprus. So if you are looking for a perfect place to come for a holiday, by the way, I do believe that Paphos and Island of Love are two of the best places in the world. Yes, you've got Spain and you've got Portugal and all of those nice places, but hey, they don't want tourists. Have you not been reading the newspapers, listening to the news? They really don't want tourists. Apparently they're throwing missiles at you and squirting water at you and all those kind of things. Not in downtown Paphos. The only thing they're going to do to you is bring you a meal or a nice chilled pint of Keo. So on that note, why not go and have a quick look on that internet and book that perfect holiday to downtown Cyprus. And of course, if you're coming to Paphos and you found somewhere and you're not too sure about it, well, why not drop it in the comments? Why not ask our opinion? And we promise you that we will give you an unbiased opinion, but tell us a little bit more information. You know, what do you want? Do you want a chill out holiday? Do you want to be why all the action is? Do you want to be just off Bar Street, for example, if you're 18, 19, or perhaps if you're 25, 35, you want to be a bit chilled out in the Kato Paphos Promenade and Harbour area, or perhaps you just want to sit on the edge of the blue Mediterranean Sea and never get off a sun lounger. And drop it in the comments and we'll give you our opinion, and you never know, we might even storm that reception, especially for you, or a drive-by, but I promise, with no shooting. So, slowly but surely, we are working our way into what's known as Central Paphos. So this is the connotation where most people live, shall we say, well, Paphonians anyway, in the centre. But of course, lots of people like to live on the extremities and up in the hills and up in the mountains. So this is the old townish area of Paphos on either side of us. Rejuvenation's going on the left, by the way. They are building a park and some industrial buildings and some commercial buildings and some offices. Rumour has it, a coffee shop or two. So big changes are coming to Paphos. There's no doubt about it. Perhaps if you've not been for a couple of years, you're in for a shock when you come back. So like I say, go on that internet, see if you can find a great deal, choose somewhere. If you want us to check it out, we will. We'll give you our opinion on it, and then get yourself on that big bird, because as you can see, that sky is looking blue. The sea, I promise you, is very blue indeed. Mr. Paul, you guessed it, he's dressed head to toe in blue. So that must mean one thing, all that's missing is you. So why not get yourself on that big bird or that canoe and start paddling like crazy? Because Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, oh yeah, we're waiting especially for you. As predicted, gridlock traffic in the oldish part of Paphos. But if you look carefully now over these cars, over these rooftops, between those buildings and over a treetop, you can see the blue Mediterranean Sea. So stick with us, that's where we are going, and I promise you, you are going to get a view to die for. Well, that's the plan anyway, unless they want to go and hide from us, because people do. Not everyone wants to see us, we understand that. Lots of people like to run the other way when they see Mr. Paul and Marika. Electric Porsche on the other side of the road. Obviously a man with a couple of bob, but I wouldn't call him a man with much brains, because he's probably paid, what, 150-ish thousand for that car, and I don't think it was even a year old yet, and I think he'll be very, very lucky if he finds anybody who wants to buy it and give him any more than about 65, 70,000 for it. So perhaps he makes his money easy, who knows, or perhaps he just likes to make a fool of himself. Not making a fool of anyone, by the way, only joking. Everyone's entitled to buy whatever car they want, aren't they? And on that note, what car do you think Mr. Paul's in today? Humble little car, not a new car, certainly not a new car. Drives lovely, by the way, and it's one of the most reliable cars in the world. Yeah, there you go. That's the clues done. It's one of Paul's favourite cars, and if he was clever, he would buy one and keep it for the rest of his life. Anyway, where are we now? Working our way down towards the blue Mediterranean Sea. On the right hand side we've got the Beyond. This is like a shared business office space, you know, where people all get together and they share the cost of the rent, and there's communal offices and a communal coffee shop and all those kind of things. Catching on quite rapidly in downtown Paphos, I think on the Island of Love, to be honest, because of course the costs of renting an office and all those kind of things, aren't they, are pretty expensive. So quite a good idea. You never know, one of these days you might find Marika Me reversing into one of these mobile office things, or whatever they want to call them. There's a new business opened up here, by the way. 3F Home. I wonder what it does. It says opening soon. It looks as though, well, that's a brand for bathrooms, isn't it, and those kind of things. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera. Well, you can just see the windows on the left hand side. So 3F Home, and it says fine living, fine dining, fine lifestyle. So one assumes it's selling items for the house, and it's showing a lot of pictures of tables and chairs and all those kind of things. So could be a nice addition to Paphos. Next door to that is Orchestra, and that's a clothes shop. I think primarily it's for children, and I think it's a Greek band, but I've never been in there because unfortunately they don't sell t-shirts in blue that quite fit me. Anyway, Angel Guardians, not a nice topic, but a funeral directors. So if ever you need one, obviously we'll all need one day. If you're in downtown Paphos, perhaps that could be the one for you. Now, on to the nice things in life, the finer things in life. What about if you fancy a cigar? That right in front of us on the left-hand side is the Habanas Specialist of Paphos, and that is a cigar shop extraordinaire. You know, that could be a new little avenue, couldn't it? Taking people on cigar buying tours, stopping at this cigar shop, that cigar shop, and somehow making a couple of bob along the way. The brand new university, American University of Beirut, Mediterranean, is on the left, and this is the downtown Alpha Mega Supermarket on the left as well, which must mean that coming up very, very soon indeed is the Begona Garden Centre, again on the left, and of course right across the road to that is the downtown Kato Paphos Kings Avenue Mall. So if you want some air-conditioned luxury as you go shopping, well, that's where you go, right on the right hand side. Everyone calls it the Paphos Mall, but like I say, its correct name, its full title is the Kings Avenue Mall. And of course this is the Mall roundabout. Underneath we're going to go the Paphos Skywalk. Yeah, that's that contraption up in the air there that's been made to look retro, by the way. They've actually literally painted the rust onto it. And of course it's a nice little experience, perhaps not so much in July and August because it's very, very hot, but it gives you, well, some fresh air, and it gives you a slightly different viewpoint all the way back down to the blue Mediterranean Sea, and of course back up into the older part of Paphos as well. So if you are in Paphos, perhaps pop along to the Paphos Skywalk, take 15-20 minutes and explore like those guys are about to do there on the left hand side. I'm going to say thanks for watching, and of course if you do like what you see, please consider to smash that like, please consider to hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a single penny. If you like what you've seen, perhaps hopefully you'll consider to buy us a virtual coffee or two on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, and of course we'll thank you very, very much from the bottom of our two hearts. Please. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let you feast your eyes and digest upon the blue blue Mediterranean Sea. Thanks for watching.